What's up guys, Aussie Plays here, welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to be looking at the Vertical Playbook in Madden 20. I'm going to be going over what plays have stayed the same, what plays have changed, and what plays are getting removed. We are going to be starting off by looking at the run plays. From the looks of it, most of the plays are returning. There are some additional plays. So in the next picture, I'm going to be giving you the side-by-side comparisons of the two playbooks. From the looks of it, in Madden 20, the vertical scheme is getting one extra run play. Looks like the major runs are still making a return, such as 0-1 trap and buck sweep. Plays such as counter weak and QB blast are going to be removed. They're going to be replaced with halfback plunge, halfback base, QB draw. Overall, I feel like the quality of run plays in the vertical scheme have improved, as you get some pretty good replacements to counter weak and QB blast. You get halfback base, which is a pretty good run play in this year's game, halfback plunge as well. So next we're going to be looking at the short pass play selections in the vertical scheme. So here's the screenshot of the short passes in a vertical scheme. Looks like there are some returning plays, some new plays, and some plays which are from the coach's playbook in Madden Overdrive getting put into the vertical scheme playbook. From the looks of things, the vertical scheme in Madden 20 is going to have 8 short passes. Dual drags and wide receiver mid-screen are getting removed from the playbook, and they're going to be including double hinge, halfback slip screen, inside cross, X post, and Z spot. Looking at the short passes, the only viable plays looks to be double hinge, inside cross, mesh, wide receiver drag, X post, and Z spot. Halfback slip screen is a terrible play, as none of the receiver routes are going to be easy checkdowns, they're all deep routes. All curls is a terrible play, as all the receivers are running curl routes. It's terrible against zone coverage and even worse against man coverage. So overall, I feel like the quality of short passes in the vertical scheme has improved. We got more plays which are viable. Most of these passes are really good against man coverage, not so good against zone coverages. Most of them have pretty similar reads, as there's usually a corner route and there is usually a drag route. So next we are going to be looking at the long passes in the vertical scheme in Madden 20. So here is the screenshot of the long passes in the vertical scheme. Looks like there are some new additions, some major plays taken out of last year's game, and some plays which are staying the same. Comparing these two playbooks, it looks like double under, fade smash, slots out, and wide receiver corners are not going to be in the vertical scheme playbook in Madden 20. There are going to be some new plays such as China wide cop, dagger, mesh switch, X seam, and tight end hook in. Overall, I feel like the quality of the long passes in the vertical scheme have slightly improved. You get some pretty good plays in dagger and mesh switch, which are coach plays in this year's game. Those two do really well against man coverage and do pretty well against zone coverages. You have tight end hook in, which is also a coach play from Madden Overdrive. This does pretty good. It's not as viable as mesh switch or dagger. The second last play is X seam. I would rate this the worst play, which is getting added to the vertical long pass playbook. It has 3 receivers, whereas a 4th one, which is a halfback, but he's going to be on a delayed route. So you have a receiver running a deep route, another running a deep over, and another running an in route. This play doesn't leave you many options if the defense is going to be bringing a blitz and you have to get the ball out to avoid a sack. The last addition to the vertical playbook is China Wide Cop. This play has 5 receivers. You have 2 which are running in routes, a receiver running a corner route, another receiver running a post, and your halfback running to the flats. So this one has many options, at least 3 for quick passes, and you have 2 deep routes. Seems to be pretty viable for long yardage situations. So overall, I feel like the quality of the long passes in the vertical scheme have slightly improved. Losing Fade Smash was a pretty big blow, but you have some pretty good and viable plays in Dagger and Mesh Switch to take care of it. Next, we're going to be looking at the play action plays in the vertical scheme and Madden Mobile 20. So here are the play action plays in the vertical scheme. Looks like some of the plays are going to be making a return, and there are a few new plays added. From the looks of things, it looks like PA slot crosses, PA slot under, and PA tight end in are going to be removed from the vertical playbook. The new play action plays are going to be close PA sail, PA dig, PA X burst cross, and PA zone shot. Overall, I feel like the play action plays in the vertical scheme for Madden Mobile 20 has taken a step forward. Most of the new plays have pretty easy reads and are pretty good against most coverages. So for example, PA dig, you have a receiver running a shallow drag route, you have 3 other receivers running deep routes. It's pretty easy. If it's against man coverage, you would hit the receiver running the shallow cross. If it's zone coverage, you may hit the post route, or if you have a good O-line, you might be able to hit the in route. For close PA sail, it looks like your primary receiver, the receiver who has the red route line, he's going to be having a slight motion pre-snap. So it looks like that would get him off any man coverage. Close PA sail would be pretty good against man coverage as you have a corner route. While the removal of PA slot crosses is pretty big, PA expert cross can fill the same role. You have 2 receivers running a crossing route just like in PA slot crosses, and you have another receiver on the outside running a deep route. So comparing PA slot crosses to PA X burst, you're going to be losing 1 extra deep receiver and your halfback is not going to be a blocker. The last new addition is PA zone shot. I'm not sure why there's a zone in it, maybe it's effective against zone coverages, but I see that it can have better effect against man coverages because you have routes which are going across the field and really good against man coverage defenders. So that does it for my first look at the vertical scheme in Madden Mobile 20. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Did the scheme improve at all, or did it take a step backwards? As usual, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.